Ladies and gentlemen, to a new series called the Jadon Sancho Road to Glory, aka RTG. This is a new series that I've been wanting to do. It's on the new game EAFC24. I'm so excited for this. Do make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. Also make sure to leave a like so I know you want to see a part 2. And make sure to follow my Twitch. My Twitch is Evixtuss. Without further ado, enjoy. Is the team. Obviously, there is some players missing because I did do Foundations 1 on the companion app. I also did start the Ultimate Team, and I chose Brazil. I chose them because they had the most people who could get chemistry for the Foundations and other SBCs. Obviously, this is a Jadon Sancho RTG, so we will need to buy Jadon Sancho, of course. He will be the first purchase, and we will get him in this episode. But I just start off by, getting rid of all these players and then putting in new ones because obviously I put them in SBCs. But in the Foundations 1, I did get some 2 good players who will be good for the starter squad and will link to Jadon Sancho. That is Gravenberch and Bashi. I don't know how to say his name, so that's what I'm going to call him throughout the series. If you know what to call him, please do tell me. It would really mean a lot in the comments below. Tell me how to say his name or just spell it out. So I do put them in the squad. Obviously, that is the SBC that I done here. Foundations 1. I mean, it was a good pack. It's a 2 players pack. I got them 2 players, which is the most important. And they will be so good for evolutions. I think Gravenberch will probably be the best as a 2 centre mids. So obviously I do need to put players in this squad so that I can get coins and start games to get coins to buy Jadon Sancho. Because obviously I have none. And this is the RTG, so I can't just go buy packs. I can't use FIFA points at the 400, 600 that you get at the start of the game for the Ultimate Edition. I didn't get the Ultimate Edition. This is a 10-hour trial until I get the game on the release, of the full release. That's what I'm going to be getting. We do need a better goalkeeper as well. We need a whole better team, basically. That's the main thing. But I just start by putting all these here in so we can get into squad battles in moments, obviously. So here it is. We don't actually have a lot of players in the club at the moment that are actually pretty good. We have no goal players. We have 4 and a Gnabry. Gnabry is a great player, by the way, and I surely want to get him near the end of the episode. I would like to get him, but if I can't, I can't. He will be bought in later episodes. I like Gnabry ever since I got him in a pack in FIFA 18. It was a team of the season. He played for some team in Germany. Obviously, I wanted to do moments here in this here obviously video clip. I wanted to do moments, but it turns out I needed 12 chemistry, which I didn't have at the time. So this is me trying to get in, and I'm basically saying, well, what the fluff? Why can't I get in? Oh, I need 12 chem. Well, that's inefficient because I don't have that. I'm trying to figure out how to get 12 chem, and obviously I can't because I don't have enough players from the same league and country and all that. So I decided to try squad battles, which you don't need chem. You can just play with any team. I click too fast there and I go into legendary, which is we're not going to do here because although it is more points, I don't have a good enough team to win on legendary, so I do go on to professional. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the full length of the game because I don't want to waste your time here, I'm just going to skip through this game, show you my controls. These are my controls. I know that they're weird, but I had a broken controller at the time and I switched them to this. Do you think they're weird? So my circle is to slide tackle, and I think my switch player is L1. Not L1, I think it's L2 and something like that.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Loved it. Obviously, there's the commentators. That's a great cutscene. Obviously, we do advance here, and we do manage to get over 1,000 points, which will get us a good start off here in obviously Bronze 3. I go to check my daily objectives, and it turns out I've actually got them done, which is good, and you don't really want to see that, though, because you want to be getting packs whenever you go into objectives. And this is so annoying, this next part. Stadium Mastery shouldn't be in the game. It's the worst thing in the game. It should just be gone. I'm telling you. It's horrible. It's the worst thing ever. Get it gone, EA. That's all I have to complain so far this game. I do go and check to see if there's actually good rewards in this thing. I didn't check the full way, but it turns out there actually is pretty good after I checked. After, obviously, this video I checked. And there is pretty good, but it's very hard to get XP in this game. Obviously, this is one of my first packs. It's a stadium pack, which obviously no players. Double right wing, I don't know what that means. It's horrible, and they shouldn't even be in the game. They should stop focusing on building a stadium and more focus on the gameplay. Because the animations this year are not the best. I don't know if you've played, but it's not the best. But I do go on here. Here is, I got coins after the game, so I'm going to go buy Jadon Sancho, of course. I'm going to see if I can get him here for a steal, obviously. I don't want to spend all my coins on him, but I will if I have to. So it's just me searching up his name and looking for him. There you go, find him pretty quick. Here he is for 600. I think that's a great steal. He could even go up later on at the start of the game, but obviously we're not going to sell him. Our goal is to just pack him and have him first owned. He's a 5-star, 3-star, which is absolutely perfect. Mostly explosive, which is kind of good, I'm not going to lie. He obviously isn't the fastest player. He doesn't have the best shooting, but his dribbling stats and his passing stats are kind of good for the start of the game. Especially the dribbling, it's just fantastic. You love to see that on Jadon Sancho. But we will welcome Jadon Sancho into the team, and let's get him in there in just a moment here to send him to the club and get him in. Obviously, Jadon Sancho is now in the team, which is fan-diddly-tastic, if I do say so myself. He does have the finesse shot trait and another trait, I actually don't know what it's called. This EA showed me, man. I've played the game before. I actually thought you could buy these, and I was like, oh, that's kind of sick, but you obviously can't. We are going to change the name of the squad to RTG. Don't ask what the first squad name was. It was FIFA 23 going through a hard time with FUT Champs. I probably will change it to that again. Obviously, I found out there's evolutions in this game. I found out a bit earlier. Obviously, I knew, but I didn't know how to get onto them because I'm still learning the menus. I'm looking through them here, and I'm thinking I could get one of my players here, and I know which player I want to put in so bad. Obviously, I don't have any bronzes, and all good bronzers are kind of more 5k. You know, like the Man United CDM. I don't know how to spell his name. But there is Bashi, who I could put into it as well, and also Gravenberch. And I'm thinking of putting Gravenberch in this because he's going to be a great card. You know, he's lanky, he can put in an interception, he can score a goal, and that's exactly what I did. I put him in the evolutions. He's our first evolutions player. He starts out at 79. He will gain 1 pace, obviously. It's not the best, but it is good. I also decided to try put Bashi in one. Bashi's, I don't understand the full evolutions yet, so I don't know if Bashi's actually going to be good. Obviously, I could have bought a better centre back like a Kanji for 3 or 4k at the time. I didn't have that though, and I didn't know if I get a new one at the near the end of the season or when it expires. But hopefully we can get him to his full evolution. He will be usable, and it could even be on as a super sub. I do obviously accept it. I'm reading it. I do accept it, and Bashi goes up to a green. We obviously didn't get any plus stats at that time. But there's my 2 evolution player, Gravenberch and Bashi. I know it's a bit weird me calling Bashi, that's not his name. But I do decide to go into another squad battle game, which we need coins. It's going to be a test to test out Jadon Sancho to see if he's good enough for division rivals whenever we get a better team that's not full of bronzes. Obviously, this is my first time playing the game, and that's the team in probably about 15 to 20 minutes. And this is Jadon Sancho's first goal. Tell me how good that is. He is an excellent player at the start of the game, and hopefully he gets some special cards. I know he's going through a bit right now with Ten Hag, but you know, hopefully he does get some games and maybe even moves club. But that's our second game of squad battles. Got 572 coins, 4-1 victory. Easy dubs for this Jadon Sancho RTG. And we obviously do get more points with 959 this time because we didn't score as much goals. But we are up to bronze 2. We're almost on bronze 1, and the rewards are the next day whenever I recorded this. And Gravenberch does get his evolution, which is fantastic. We see him go up 1 pace and 1 dribbling. Love to see that. At the time, I didn't know he actually went up because I wasn't reading it. But then I realised he's went up there, and that's good. And he will continue to grow, and hopefully we can get him up to like an 81 or an 82 rating. This is a team in the third squad battles match. This is not division rivals. It looks like a division rival team, but it's not. I also found this TikTok where it said on dribbling to do some setting. This is a setting. Obviously, scroll down to dribbling and turn off. I don't even know what it's called, but just turn off. I don't actually know what it's called, but turn it off and then make your dribbling much faster. I don't know if it's actually worked. I think it still feels the same, but you can obviously try it for yourself or watch other people try it. You can watch my gameplay, but we're not in division rivals yet, so I'm not going to show you some squad battles. Obviously, we won 4-0 because I don't lose. It's a Jadon Sancho RTG. I don't lose yet. Obviously, we do advance here. I did get some coins as well, and we also do go up to bronze 1, almost in silver 3, which is better rewards, of course. And this is the big moment where we change the club name from Sancho RTG and to RTG as the abbreviation. It's a good name in my opinion, Sancho RTG, and hopefully this series can go far, and hopefully you do like it. But this is the team at the moment. I go on to evolutions, and I saw that one of my things, and I was one of my things, and I wondered who it was, and it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch has gone up to an 80 rated already after 2 games. I know I need to read the things to say what to do to get him thing, but I just don't understand them because sometimes they don't work. Like Batchy's should have worked by now. It should have worked. I played 3 squad battles match, but whatever. We move on. It's not the end of the world. But hopefully we do get Batchy upgraded, and he's gonna be a good centre back for division rivals whenever he gets upgraded, of course. But that's obviously the things that I have to do. He could also level 2 and level 3. Obviously, he could go up to 80 rated with some pace. This is also me checking. It is 6 o'clock at the time, and this is me checking the things that came out. Obviously, there's this here, and I obviously can't do that. I have no goals. I got no players, and also James Maddison, which looks pretty good to me if I do say so myself. I also could go do and check this here as well, but there is nothing else there. But there is a James Maddison who would be perfect for the RTG. But then I look at this thing. I cannot do that, and I sort of just rage quit after that because I'm an angry person, so I just leave it and give up. This is Chukwueze. I think if we weren't going Premier League to get linked with Jadon Sancho, I'd definitely go down that road. Because there's so is the right striker, especially for the start of the game, and he can also obviously be upgraded as well, which I do think is just fantastic. I love this evolution. I think that's great what EA have done. The evolutions is fantastic, and obviously do get him, but we don't get him here. It would have been a great snipe to get him for 500 or 350, but we don't get it there. That could have been an investment as well. Could have sold him, but then we do end up getting him here after I'm trying to snipe him here for low prices after I see that. But I do end up getting him for quite a low price. I think so myself. I think it was around 600 coins. We'll see here in a moment. Around 600 coins. Here it is. I just decided to go for one. Go for this here end one. Hopefully no one's got it. And 600 coins is not a bad investment. Obviously, we do welcome Højlund into the club. It is a fantastic signing. And this is the end of the episode. So if you do enjoy, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like the video so I know you want to see a part 2. And make sure to follow my Twitch. Subscribe for more.